am going to do this post. I'm trying to get my hotel room ready for tonight because I need to do my bath and all that wonderfulness. That's fine. I'm giving my son a bath, so I am just listening in. Cool. Give your lovely son a bath. All right. Life is good now. Going. So I did all my posting and letting everyone know. So I go on to see if I need to let people in the group, and I didn't see anything. And I said, you know what? I just think a lot of people, there's some people that are just not on Facebook, and there's some people that are just not on your my other. Oh, is this gonna be one of those days? There we go. Not on Facebook, not on all these other places. So I'm like, okay. So normally when info and register it like I should. So I said, okay, do events, postings. I still have to master that. I just do the healing work. You know, something's going on with your body. Let me just help you get better. I do all of that. Anything that's requiring me to do all the techie stuff, I'm like, Anyway, let's try to get this just right. Okay, so I have YouTube up and I have Instagram up. These are my platforms. This is where I work from. And then I'm looking at other new platforms that are going up. And remember back in the day when I said anyone, I was talking about jobs, I was talking about places that is not in that flow, that vibration, holding up that energy, that those places were going to be challenged. They were going to either close, shut down, whatever it takes. It just means you're not in the alignment to help the people. So if you're not in the alignment, you're it's kind of like Macy's, JCPenney's, Sears, Mervyn's. Yeah, you have to go. So let that be the mantra. So, and I just made that up just now. So it's all about how are we going to be moving through the threshold. So you're not in the flow, you got to go. I like it. So I have a lot of wonderful things I want to share with you, and I will as soon as I get to my hotel tonight. I woke up this morning and I had the worst neck pain, and I said, okay, how can I be of service? What should I do? And Spirit was all about, book yourself a room tonight. You'll just be overnight, maybe. And I said, okay, I can do that. So I'm putting in for a room tonight, my favorite place, Rockland, and at the Holiday Inn Express. I love it there. And I'm going to tell you why. there is a magical energy at this particular hotel. It's off of 5-Star Boulevard. There you go, the stars. And for whatever reason, that building has a wonderful energetic vortex. It's a part of a triangle that forms between it and Thunder Valley. And there's another one. I can't remember if it's in Folsom, might be in Folsom. And if it forms this triangle. And I said, okay, it forms a good triangle. Hi, welcome in. So today is all about, I'm going to just be of service and put the information out. People can come. Thank you for the thumbs up. People can come and partake of it. This is a time when you really need to think about where your energy goes. Okay, if it's putting it onto places that don't work, doesn't flow, it's got to go. So this is the time to look at everything before we cross that threshold past midnight or wherever you may be. That you need to look at everything. Get rid of trash that's hanging around in your relationship corners of your house and your financial areas of your house. If something is broken in that area, please get rid of it. Don't let it stay there. Get it out of that area. You want to cross this vibrational threshold with everything intact. You want to cross it with the intentions of new energy. Okay, now let's just be real. This has been a hard year, but it's also been a good year. What do I mean by that? Because if it wasn't for this particular energy that came in, a lot of people would still be doing the same mundane thing and not giving themselves an opportunity to grow. This particular setup pushed people to grow. Okay, so you have to look at the. I was always taught by my elders, if you have a medicine that becomes poisonous, how do you take and extract the good medicine out of it? If you got a poison, how you turn it into medicine? Okay, so the poison was the COVID. So what was the medicine behind it? Discovering yourself. Time with yourself, time with others, time with family. Reevaluating. Looking at that. Bringing up the energy on yourself. And then really taking a look at, how am I taking care of myself? How am I giving back to myself? You know, what was draining me? We don't want to enter 2021 with draining situations. That is something we're not doing. We're not taking that in. So draining situations mean people who are draining, culty that is draining, relationships that are draining, that are, you're married or you're with someone and it's just not going. Oh, she is not doing that right now. There you go. So she's just going to have to hop on. Mom, hop online. You're calling me and I'm live. So this is the time to really. So let's talk about that number 5. Okay, so you have 2021. That 2021, when you add those numbers together, becomes a 5. That 5 energy is change, is power, is financial, setting things into play. You're working with the 5 elements of self. You're working with spirit, the air, the fire, the water, the earth. You're bringing in the cosmos. Your unity. You're in the cosmos effect of unity of the universe. So it's pretty much at your feet. how are you going to manifest? So I got my handy dandy book, and I want to see what other things they can say about the 5. 5 is Pentagon. It is the being of endlessness. It is the circular number as it produces its own self and the last digit when it rises to its own power. So 5 is a very powerful number in itself. 5 is the marriage number of the feminine energy and the masculine energy. And let's see, I'm trying to read between all flowers that have the 5 petals, alchemy of the 5. There's a lot on the 5. Fundamentals and the marriage of the heaven and the earth and the light. Okay, so that's your 5. That's what you're doing with your 5 energy. So let's talk about COVID. And YouTube and Instagram, relax. I'm talking about energy of COVID. So the energy of COVID, when it first came in, because it's like, if you think back of the pandemic of the Spanish flu, the plague, when those particular pandemics came in, you automatically go into depression, anger, lower immune system, the fear factor, anxiety. Let's just chop it all up to PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. And it's the constant not knowing when the next shoe is going to drop. It's that fight or flight. All of us have been in it. And it's the constant energy of what has been causing you to either be or to not be, or to feel restricted, not to have freedom, to wonder, okay, I got to put it out there. I got to say it. I got to say it the way I got to say it. If you're going to have toilet paper, how many people are traumatized by not having to find toilet paper? Toilet paper. It's going to be on the shelf. And then you come and find out it's not even there. It's not available. It's all gone. So toilet paper became the issue. Alcohol, rubbing alcohol became an issue. Anything that was for cleansings became an issue. And then let's talk about when it first hit, because we're still carrying that in our cellular part of ourself. When it first hit in March, when you went to the grocery store and half the groceries were gone, how many people were standing looking, saying, oh my God, this food is gone? And then everybody was in panic mode. And it wasn't just our cellular memory of ourselves holding that energy of, oh my God, what is this? Because that's the first hit to the nervous system. This is gone. Where's the food? What am I going to do? Okay. So we're going to go all the way back to when it first started. We're going to go back to March. And wherever you were when it first affected you, that is your root cause. That is your root origin of that energy. So that's where you're going to focus yourself and go into that root area to clear this energy. And why is this so important to clear right now? We are going to cross into this new threshold of energy. We are anchoring into the Aquarian light. And it's very important not to have a cumulative effect of what we've been carrying since March. Why do we need to keep carrying that cellular memory? Your nervous system alone, just crossing over into the threshold, you're going to get hit with new energy again. So our nervous system has been bombarded so much with a lot of emotional up and down, up and down, up and down. And the famous survival, that survival energy. And then after you hit that plateau, then it's coming back down to the self and then saying, okay, what does this really mean? And then awakening, going through an awakening process in the middle of this. Yes, we have been hit like nobody's business. So now it's the perfect opportunity to just clear this stuff out, clear it out. So I'm going to walk you through the process. Right now, if everyone can just, if you're in a place where you can grab a glass of water, if you can't and you can come back to this later and watch it, you're going to want to do it with a glass of water. Get a glass of water, get yourself a Sharpie, some kind of way to write on the outside of that glass of water. And we're going to put in the new frequency of what your body is going to be recalibrating itself and healing the nervous system so that you are in this nice flowing energy of where you come together and you're not happen and call your energy back in. Okay, so everyone get a glass of water, get a Sharpie, and I will give you a few seconds to do that. If you're unable, don't worry. I'm still going to anchor you in, but the water, we are 80% water. I want you to pay key to what I'm saying. 80% water, and when you see, is coming in and it pulls your water molecules from your body. Makes you dehydrated, your skin is dry, can be irritated, and microwaves or what? Forms of radiation. So it is key to stay hydrated. And one of the ways with water, it keeps your frequency up. Everyone more than likely says things like, well, how can I keep my frequency up? Everyone always says, how can I keep my frequency up? You're keeping your frequency up by standing in your true divinity of who you are. You really use discernment when it comes to what you're viewing or hearing, what's true and what's not true. You surround yourself with loving people. You surround yourself with love with yourself. And you just let things go that are trivial. You don't give your energy to it. Where your attention is where your energy will flow. So you have to let that, you want to keep your frequency up by taking care of yourself. This is not the time for hitchhikers. And let me tell you, everybody's up for sale if you're not taking care of your temple. So with that being said, you really don't want to make available to be a host to a Maboya, to be a host to lower vibrations that are just looking for you to there. So if you have your water and you have your Sharpie, I'm going to have you put on your bottle of water, okay, or your glass of water. I'm not going to drink it yet. But first, I'm going to have you taste the water because this is the best way to do it. Have you taste your water, taste it. I'm going to let you taste that water. Don't drink it all, please, because you still got to be able to work with it. Just taste the water. I want you to taste the texture. I want you to taste what it feels like. Is it heavy? Can you not taste anything? Is it kind of like metal tasting? What does it taste like? Okay, now keep in mind, we're just only dealing with COVID stuff right now. Okay? Good show, lovely. Oh, honey, thank you. Okay. So, taste it. All right. Now you got the taste of that water. So everyone, if you have your glass of water, I want you to put it up to camera or wherever you're watching from, where I can connect with it. Now, let me take these off because they're telling me, take those off, please. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Had some rubber shoes on. All right. So I'm going to prep this water and get it ready. So the energy that we are going to be moving into today, that's perfect for today. It's going to be 777. And that's going to be, I'm going to start off with 7,777,000,000 light per millisecond of energy. I'm going to put anchor that light into your water. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to ask you to taste it. And it's going to continuously keep changing in between that. Okay, so everyone put their glass of water up towards the camera. Calling in 777 million. Activate wherever you need to go. Calling in that frequency. 777. And bringing in the purest light of love, healing light, love, anchoring in. Shoha. Wusha. Activate, accelerate, amplify. All right. Give it a few seconds. All right. Taste your water. Taste it. Just taste sweet, smooth, lighter. And then stop. Now go taste it again. Okay. Did you taste the difference? And if you taste the difference, you're in. You're anchored in. How many taste it? I was like, yes, got it. Yes, got it. Perfect. You are in, you are in. You're locked in, locked in. And I don't see a response on YouTube. YouTube is interesting. I always have people that come in and watch and they don't say anything. So much love to you. You have it. You got it. Okay, so you're in. This is that key. Oh, look at that. That light just went flying by. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to anchor in. Everyone get comfortable. We're going to go in and do this clearing. Now, keep in mind, the water that's in your glass, you are only going to drink down to the little point right here. Leave some water in and then fill it up again. Because today I want you to drink at least 5 of these glasses of water. Yes, 777 million light per millisecond of this frequency light. So some people are probably saying, well, how do you know it's in there? Because it changed your water. And because I call for it. And because I work with that energy, that plasmic spiral light energy. I asked for it. Causing it. I just asked for it. Kind of like biology, remember? Going in for that pizza. I'm not hoping to get the pizza. I know I'm going to have the pizza. Correct? All righty then. So, everyone get ready. I love YouTube. It's so funny because as soon as I start to go into the healing process, people drop off. Here's another thing. Message. Are you ready? Do the work. Work on yourselves. Clean it out. Because when you're working on yourself, you're working on your DNA, you're working on your ancestors, you're working on your generation. Okay? There are some people that envy other people when they go travel and go places and do things. They always want to hear about their journey and their trip. And sometimes wherever you go to do your sacred spiritual work or your gathering, it's not for you to come back and share all those details of what you did with the people who don't want to take the time to go do that. They always want to live through your journey of what you did. They want you to tell the story of what you did. Those days are over. You can share if you want to, but when it's sacred medicine time and you're gathering and you're doing goddess work and you're with your goddess sisters and you came together for a reason to do certain medicine, those who did not hear the call and did not come, you to partake in the essence of that. Take that in and hold that. Because sometimes you don't have to share everything with everybody. That's your spiritual medicine. And not everybody needs to be in it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. It's yours, your space, your medicine. Okay? All right. Had to get that message out because there's people who do that. Oh, tell me all about your trip. Tell me all about da 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 da. And I'm like, I can't share that with you. I took the time to go do it. I heard the call. I got in there, went to go do the work. You chose not to do it. Make excuses. Other things take preference over it. No. Okay. Let's go. So here's the case. This is what I want you to do. When we go up into the cosmos, I want you to visualize a stargate. A stargate is a portal. Usually it has a ring. It could be a metal ring. It could be a crystal ring. Whatever that stargate looks like, a disc that opens up to a portal. It can be circular. Mine is triangular. I have a triangular stargate. So whatever that looks like for you, that's where you are going into it, okay? That stargate portal energy that you're going into, that's your sacred space. That's your sacred space. That's where you are going to do your work. Is the keeper of that. So those of you that want to go into that, you can go into that energy and allow yourself to X out things that you don't want to repeat anymore. If you got the lesson, get the lesson, be done with the lesson. Okay? Does that make sense? Be done with it. Get it and be done with it. Okay? So, write in the things that you do want. But first, we're going to do the clear. And then we'll go in and put what you do want to create for you. When we go into that healing creational self, I'm going to ask you to see your divine self, which means see yourself, your divine self. When you see your divine self, that is going to be your imprint of your healing into you, okay? And you're anchoring into a timeline. We're not going into the old. Okay, there. So you're going to be in the new timeline energy. Okay? Okay. Any questions? Everybody's got that. You're going to pull yourself. You're going to call in. We're going to move into that. And when we go into the Stargate, I'm going to say out loud to yourself, I am present when you're in it, because that's a part of the activation of your Stargate. It pulls in the activation of that. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Close those eyes, get settled in. Breathe it in, exhale it out. Breathe in, exhale out. Breathe in, exhale out. Breathe in deep and hold the breath. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. Exhale it out. Last one. Breathe in deep, 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 deep. Hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath. Exhale it out. Good job. Now allow yourself to drift up into the cosmos. Just see yourself going up into the cosmos. You have a journey to do. Go up into the cosmos. Go up into the stars. Go past the stars into the depths of. See yourself going up, 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 up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now allow yourself to just be out in the midst of the stars, in the depths of the cosmos, into the heavens itself, in the universe, feeling safe, feeling connected, and see a light that is coming straight towards you, an orb of light. Doesn't matter what the beautiful color may be. This holds your signature, your soul stargate, your sacred place of healing. And now your stargate is opening up. Allow that opening, no matter what the shape is. Allow yourself to step through. Exhale it out. You're now in the stargate. And now let's all take a look. Going back to the first original time of the COVID energy that came in, that caused fear, anxiety, sadness, lack, confusion, lower immune, worry, depression. Go back to that time. And whatever that energy or whatever is anchored of its original origin root energy of these emotions, we're going back there to that moment. Allow yourself to just go back. You don't have to interact with it. All you have to do is see the first moment when you felt the fear coming in. And as soon as you feel that first moment of what that energy was, where were you? And this is the first energy cord you are releasing. And as you are releasing this beautiful plasmic light of gold and dark violet purple light is coming in, spiraling all around you. And as activated spiral light is coming in to that beautiful activated with COVID-19. Breathe in, allow the spiral light of this wonderful energy to spiral all around you. And as the frequency of the beautiful light of energy that's moving around you is releasing that energy, using the frequency of 555, we are moving that energy out and releasing it. And now shifting that frequency to a 999, moving that frequency through. And this frequency now will move to 999 million light per millisecond, being fully activated and accelerated, clearing out this timeline, this third dimensional timeline out of your cellular memory. All the fear, the anxiety, the depression, the oppression, the lack, the worry, the stress, every emotion that hit your nervous system and put you in that panic mode or that worry mode. that fear mode. These are the cords that you are deactivating, transmuting, neutralizing, and clearing. And all you have to say to yourself is, I am clearing this. I am releasing this. The simple fact that you are giving yourself permission to release this energy and to move it out of your cellular memory of yourself on every level of your being, clearing it out of the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown, down through the spine, clearing it out through the central nervous system, parasympathetic and sympathetic. Allowing this frequency to just keep spiraling all around, clearing it out of the liver, out of the throat, the stomach, the small intestines, the large intestines. Bringing that frequency down to the large intestines, clearing that out. Moving down into the blood and into the lymphatic system. All cellular memory that is holding this root origin of when this first started with COVID-19, the emotions. And all you're saying right now in this moment is, I am releasing this. I am now releasing the hooks and the corded energy of this right now. See those hooks and cords being transmuted, melted away, disintegrated, cleared. As those cords are snapping out of your space, your mental space, your physical space, your spiritual space, your emotional space, out of the emotional body self, the etheric body self, subtle body self. Breathe, inhale, exhale, just keep releasing it. Just know that the spiral light is taking it. And we're working with that deep 999 million light per millisecond. Clearing through the third dimensional timeline. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Let it go. Let go of the fear, releasing anxiety. All the cumulative effects all the way up to now in this moment is now being released, transmuted, cleared, neutralized across all dimension, time, space, and reality. Across all the old cellular memory timelines. Okay, we're moving into that deeper part, clearing out through 19 to 25 generations of any other pandemic-related emotional trauma. Breathe, inhale, exhale, giving yourself to clear that out of the DNA, the RNA, the mitochondria, of all the cells. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Breathe. And just know right now this beautiful, benevolent light and all your beautiful angels of benevolent light and guides that have been working with you since the time of your incarnation are working with you right now and just giving yourself permission to release it. Release through that throat. Releasing through the lungs and the bronchioles. Neutralizing all stuck mucus, deactivating that mucus, irritation to the lung cavity. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Nanoparticles, nanobots, smart dust. Deactivate, clear, neutralize, transmute across all dimension, time, space, and reality. Clearing through the ancestral bloodline, DNA, through the bones, through the eyes, nose, sinus, heart chambers, lungs, once again. Breathe, just keep saying, I'm releasing this. Lower back, through the red blood cells, white blood cells, breathe, inhale, exhale. Releasing that COVID-19 energy, emotional energy. Just keep releasing. Anything that was lost, business, homes, displacement, oppression, all of that energy. Now just allow yourself to just release that hook and cord to it. Clearing out activated mind programs associated with COVID-19, the mind programming. Deactivating it, clearing it, transmuting it. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Breathe. Allow yourself to just release that. All the root origin energy of COVID-19, cellular energy, moving completely out of your cellular memory of your cells, out of the central nervous system, clearing it out, neutralizing it, transmuting it, deleting it, cancel. Taking a nice deep breath, inhale, hold the breath. Release the breath. Breathe. Unsha, 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 unsha. Unsha, 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 unsha. Unsha, 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 unsha. It is done. Now just allow that gold and that beautiful ultraviolet light to get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter as it spirals faster around you, lifting anything else that you choose to release. Now's the time to release it. Fear of making money, fear of having your own business, fear of stepping into the truth of who you are, fear of speaking your truth, fear of letting go of things that no longer work for you, fear of addiction, fear of any kind of energy that no longer serves you, that you no longer need to take with you into the new threshold of this moment. Clear and release that energy now. Give yourself permission to let it go. Forgive yourself and forgive the energy of others who have harmed you in any way, shape, or form, emotionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Forgive yourself first. Forgive the energy of the others. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Forgive the act of the dark ones who implemented this energy. Forgive the energy of it. And know that the hooks and cords of this energy is being lifted, transmuted, canceled, neutralized across all dimension, time, space, and reality, across all other timelines, your genetic timelines, ancestral timelines. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Now allow that beautiful energy of the stars to stay with you, and allow that gold light and that ultraviolet light of spiral light to now spiral out of your space. And now we're bringing in that healing light energy of that beautiful emerald green, beautiful blue, bringing in that beautiful pink energy, that beautiful yellow, and a beautiful diamond white light. All of this beautiful benevolent light is coming in right now, spiraling all around you, bringing in a beautiful frequency of 777 and 888 million lights per second as it flows all around you, bringing in that beautiful trusting energy, that loving energy, that healing energy through all parts of your being, bringing in that truth energy, and see yourself, a beautiful soul blueprint of yourself that holds all that you desire, that holds all of your strong immune system, 747, activating that immune system, boosting it up, 747 at 1,000 light per millisecond. Anchoring in that light, and see this beautiful lighted energy just coming straight down through the crown, through that soul star, dropping down into the crown, opening up that third eye. Give yourself permission and now you are saying, I am allowing this healing to take place. The divine benevolent light, I call upon that divine benevolent light to bring in that beautiful healing light into my body. And allow that into the throat chakra to open, to speak your truth. Allow that energy into the heart to open and expand the heart, opening and activating that higher heart self. And allow that energy to just drop down into that solar plexus and healing that energy. Bringing in that spiral into all aspects of all the organs. Bringing in such a beautiful light of healing all the way down into all the bones and the muscles. Bring that light down into the spine, into the spinal fluid. Breathe. And just allow that energy to be fully activated and accelerated and amplified into your cells, bathing in that light, strengthening the etheric part of yourself, sealing up any cracks, tears of emotion, upset, or what. You can call those pieces of whole and healed and command it as so. And stand in your true divinity and sovereignty of who you are divinely. Claiming the true I am divine and sacred within the self. Taking your power back, allowing that energy to anchor in to every aspect of yourself. balancing out the chakras, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. Breathe. Beautiful. Feel the wave of light surging through your body. Anchor that light down into that beautiful earth star. Anchor it in. Breathe. And allow the spiral light to just bring in such an intense healing as it just locks that energy of light through all of your cells, communicating nothing but pure divine love energy of healing through all the cells of your DNA and your RNA, activating all of the wonderful parts of your DNA and RNA, balancing out every part of your cell. And allow that blueprint of the self that you see that is holding the book of life or the Akashic records. Speak into what the things that you desire to have and allow it to be written and received and heard. Allow yourself to see yourself in your true divine light of self. And allow yourself to come and be one with it, stepping into it, owning it, claiming what it is that you desire, and know that whatever you speak into form is manifested because you activated it. Breathe that in, hold the breath. Exhale out. Breathe. And now going to bring in some activated light codes for you. Breathe. Toot, toot. Be so light. And now allow that energy of the blue and the green and the yellow and the pink to dissipate as that spiral light lifts up. And only the diamond white light is left, surging around. And taking a nice deep breath, and we're going to move that energy up into the beautiful trillion. Quick burst of 888 trillion light per millisecond. Breathe it in, inhale, exhale. Let it be activated, accelerated, amplified right now, blasting through the body. Revitalizing the telomeres, bringing in vitality to the adrenal glands, bringing in vitality to the thymus, bringing in that beautiful vitality behind the eyes, moving out any pressure, distressing energy upon the head, bringing in a surge of energy that nourishes the body as that spiral light of diamond white light at 888 trillion light per millisecond. Breathe that in into the lungs, the bronchioles, activating new cellular light codes into the body. And allowing yourself to just allow this healing light to go in. Giving yourself permission to accept it. It's done, it's done, it's done. And now taking a nice deep breath. Bring both hands to heart in prayer position. Giving yourself permission to say thank you for receiving the blueprint, activation, light codes through your body, and giving yourself permission to live your true divine life, to be your true divine self in all essence of your being. Breathe that in. Know that you are safe. Know that all are with you in your divineness. You can create and live what you choose to live. Breathe that in. You are creators. You are divine beings. Be that soul light. Breathe it in. And now allow yourself to slowly start coming out of your stargate. Allow your stargate to close because that's your sacred space and goes back into its orb of light, back out into the cosmos. And allow yourself to slowly start coming back down from the stars, bringing all this wonderful light with you as you travel back down into this beautiful silver light that encapsulates and keeps everything activated and sealed. And as that beautiful diamond white light starts to dissipate, the silver light seals in all the wonderful essence of it, moving you down into a beautiful frequency of light that works with you all day, tomorrow, for the next 3 weeks, moving at a vibration of a beautiful 88,000 light per millisecond. Staying at that frequency, creating, healing. Allow yourself to just anchor in with that beautiful silver light being fully activated and accelerated into your space. Settling into your physical body, and when you are ready, you will slowly bring awareness to your hands and your feet and slowly open your eyes. Exhaling out. All right, all right, all right. How is everybody? Now's the time you can take a nice sip of your water. Drink some of your water. Don't drink all of it. Get that water in. And watch how you feel after you get that water in. How's everyone? I know coming back sucks. I know. I know. Settle back in. Oh, honey. You were in your divine Christ space, Christos space, Christos. Oh, your heart's been activated, it's been open. You're expanding. Oh, good Jill. So drink that water because it's really important for the nervous system. Okay. Today, tomorrow, whatever you're cooking, today, tomorrow, whatever you're drinking, today, tomorrow. You're amplifying that wonderful energy out into the frequency you can write on the glass is going to be 777 million light per millisecond. So all you do is write 777 million, just write the word million, circle it onto the glass, and tap it 3 times. That keeps that activation on there. Okay. We only just did COVID. Now imagine if you had a full-on session with me, prepare for that one. You might be going to the bathroom, might be just needing to lay out because I keep upping the frequency. You are so welcome. So today is a good day. Before we cross that threshold, this is a good time to take a nice healing medicine bath for yourself. Get those crystals out, get those oil bath for yourself. I will be doing that for myself when I get to my hotel. And I will be popping on doing a read of the energy of what we're leaving going into. So I'm looking forward to that. So I will just pop on. I'm only going to stay on with my Instagram and my YouTube channel. And I'll have both of them up like I'm doing right now, and have them both up at the same time so people can come from either side to watch what's going on. I just made my decision. I'm not wasting my time anymore with Facebook. It's too much. I'll do my other research stuff, but that's about it. That's as far as it's going to go. It's decisions. When you make a decision, stick with it. When you make a choice and if it's not aligned with you, make a different decision. It's okay. It has to be aligned. Only do what makes you feel good. What makes you happy. If you have to start editing yourself, you're not in alignment. If it's not in flow, it's got to go. You're not in alignment if you got to edit yourself, if you got to try to be something just to, to clamp it all down. No. We're not doing that. This is a whole new ball of wax. Whole nother timeline, everything. Stay on your positive timeline. That is key. Stay on your positive timeline. In the morning when you get up, it's automatic. Call that energy in. I am on my positive timeline. The organic timeline. The one that's aligned with Mother Earth. The true timeline. Because when you're on a true timeline, you will see truth. Some stuff you're not going to want to see. Some stuff you're not going to believe what you're going to hear and see. Okay? But you have to be on the truth timeline. This is very important. And those of you that know what your calling is, that know what you're supposed to be doing, you have no more excuses. No more. Do it. Stop waiting for someone to come by and give approval. You don't need that. You are already approved. You were approved, stamped, signed, and delivered when you decided to come down here and be here on this planet at this time. You already got your divine approval. You're it. That's it in a nutshell. You are it. You are the divine, sealed and delivered, approved person that needs to be here. All right? So, drink lots of water today. get your house in order, take the trash out, clean your cars up, get that stuff taken care of. So when you are getting ready to walk through that threshold or sleep through that threshold as you cross over, just know, hello. Just know that when you go into that, you just did a huge clearing for COVID. And this is an energy that you are going to carry with you that allows you to be the beacon of that loving energy so that anyone else that's carrying that, they don't have to carry that effect of all of those months into their new year. That's a lot of clearing. We cleared from March all the way up to now, the accumulative effect. Okay? So now you are beacons of this beautiful energy. And you're going to hold this for the first 2 weeks into January. Hold the light no matter what. Don't let your light go out. I'm going to say that again. Hold the light no matter what. Do not let your light go out. Do not let it get dim. Do not let it fall on the side of false energies. Hold your light strong no matter what. Hold the line. Because we're about to shift again. All right. Any questions before I disconnect? Is everyone good? Everyone in their good space? It's been my pleasure to be of service. High gratitude. I'm very grateful. So and you get results. And this was just a taste of it. So I love what I do. Is everyone good? I'll be back on later once I get settled and come on and do. I did a wonderful, oh my God, for a client, I'm not going to say her name, who got a reading from me yesterday. And I did the first, what I call the duality as above, so below reading for her. Let's just put it this way. When it was all said and done, there was tears at the end. Now, I make people cry when I give them a reading, but she was crying from the release, the validation, everything that was coming in through her read. And we're only reading the energy for the first 3 months. We're not going to go into a whole year because the timelines are changing so much, okay? So it's good to just kind of get an anchoring, know what you have to work with for the first 3 months. I'm still running my discounted special on that. $55 for your session. Yes. Why? Because we're going into a 5-year. That's why. 5. All right, lovelies. I have to get ready for a phone call. And I just want to make sure. All right. It was beautiful Sequoia Raven Moon that had her reading with me. And yeah, it was pretty powerful. It was pretty good. Now's the time to get your readings, because I don't know why everybody tries to get a reading when we're in Mercury retrograde. Please sign up, get in now while you can. I'll fit you in. I'll get you going. You know, get you signed up, get your read so everybody knows. You know, I'm here to be of service. And here to motivate you, here to inspire you. Get going. What are you waiting for? Stop. All right. All right, lovelies. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you next year. I look forward to seeing your new creations. I look forward to hearing from all of you, texting with all of you, messaging with all of you, whatever the hell we're doing in technology, whatever it is. I want you to be your true, authentic self. Don't edit yourself. Hold the light, hold the line, hold the grid light. Don't let your light go down. Stay true to yourself. All right. All right, lovelies. It's been my pleasure. I'll see you next year. Well, I'll see you in a few hours. And I'll go live from that location. All right. All right. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for all of your support. And thank you for all your love. Be safe. Be aware. Keep your light strong. Be soul light. All right. Love all of you. Be good to yourself. Bye.